With someone you are. With someone you are.
And I'm back with another 3-ingredient, easy and yummy vegan recipe. I think I found my niche, guys. Today I'll be showing you how to make the world's easiest gnocchi. And for those of you that are keeping track of your macros, I've created a nutrition label for these bad boys, and I included it at the end of the video for you. This recipe is not my own, and I do have to give credit where it's due. I found this recipe on Vegan Insanity, but I did change it up a little bit. The link to her site and this recipe will be down below in the description box. To make these gnocchi, you only need salt, flour, and some plain peeled russet potatoes. I already baked and mashed the potatoes the night before to get a head start on this recipe. So I started by adding my salt and a few tablespoons of flour, and then I used my masher to mix it in. After about half the flour is mixed in and the dough gets too thick for the masher, I kneaded the rest of the flour in, still in increments at about a few tablespoons at a time.
With someone you are. With someone you are.
Once all your flour has been added to the mashed potato, you want to wrap and rest your dough for at least 45 minutes. And once that time is up, you can proceed to cutting and shaping your gnocchi. If your kitchen is a little warm or your potatoes held in a lot of moisture when they baked, you might find that the dough is a little on the sticky side, and that's okay. Just knead in a little more flour before you cut it up. There's no right way to shape them, and there's many techniques to make them pretty, but the goal is to cut them in about 1.5-inch uniform pieces so they all cook evenly. Like most dough, this one freezes well, so I actually only used about half of what I made and I froze the rest.
You are. You are. With someone you are. With someone you are.
Now, before you boil the gnocchi, do yourself a favor and have your area set up. Your gnocchi, a pot with boiling salted water, and a bowl with a little bit of olive oil so they have somewhere to go when they're done and don't stick to each other. And don't forget to have a porous utensil or ladle so you can drain as much of the water out when you pull them out the water.
With someone you are.
Now, once your water is boiling, you can add some gnocchi in. I recommend only adding a large handful in at a time. That way they don't stick and it allows them to cook evenly. After about 2 to 3 minutes, or when all of the gnocchi rise to the top, pull them out, strain them, and then put them in the bowl with the olive oil.
With someone you are. With someone you are.
to being conservative and portioning out my gnocchi and then just dumping everything in the bowl because screw dieting. But while my gnocchi was resting, I actually made a quick sauce for them, but you can add whatever you'd like. Garlic and olive oil, vodka sauce, butter and salt, pesto. It's pasta. There's no wrong way to eat pasta. And when you're done, your gnocchi should look something like this. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. And like I mentioned earlier in the video, the macros for this recipe will be at the end if you're interested in that. And until next time, enjoy the rest of your week and don't forget to spread a little positivity.
Let the